Happy Friday, everyone. George Balekji here with Travis Thomas. We're about to be 10 weeks into the NFL season.
Ooh.
And with that, we want to revisit some of our preseason picks, Super Bowl winners, MVP, offensive, rookie of the year.
Yes,
we do, especially MVP. Just wait on that.
Yeah.
But I'm going to start nice with you. I'm going to talk nice.
All right.
Let's go Super Bowl winners.
All right.
Who have you seen as a risers and fallers throughout the season when it comes to this?
Well, first of all, here's what's rising, the flannel. Okay, I didn't get the memo. You didn't tell me. I would have rocked that with you. You're wearing it very nice.
I went up to you, I said Flannel Friday, and you said, and I quote, this is reporting here, per source on the record, Travis Thomas lives in New England now, doesn't own a flannel.
Yeah, I need to step my game up. That's coming soon.
Tell me you're from D.C. without telling me you're from D.C.
Flannel Trav will make an appearance the next time we do this. As far as risers and fallers, look, who has fallen more than my pick? The Vegas Raiders.
Yeah.
Who?
Hey, you said it, not me.
Free falling, right? Am I wrong?
2 wins.
Awful.
2 wins
Awful.
so far this season,
Awful.
finding every which way to lose a game.
Yeah.
And yes, we said a big boost. Hey, I was there with you. Devontae Adams, Darren Waller, Hunter Renfrow. The last 2 guys I named are now on the IR.
Oh.
They've cut Jonathan Abram, their first-round pick from 2019. Yeah, Trav, that was a big fall.
It was a big fall. Now, here's the deal. I have an NFC exact matchup ticket for the NFC title game.
I like to hear this.
49ers, Eagles. I got it 22-1. I'm still alive there. So my riser is obviously San Francisco. I still believe they're getting healthy, they're getting right, and I still think that will be the NFC title game, and they will beat Philadelphia in Philly. So I feel good about that.
That's bold. Now, I'm saying alive, you're saying alive. I'm saying the Eagles are thriving because before the season, they were on no one's radar, and now they're 5-1. Second shortest odds to win the Super Bowl behind the Chiefs. The Bills, after Josh Allen's late injury, his elbow injury, now the 3rd shortest odds to win the Super Bowl.
Well, first of all, they were on someone's radar. I had them in the NFC title game, but I will say this. Now, current odds, I feel like I might be sleeping on the Dallas Cowboys.
I like that.
13-1. I mean, look, this is a big test for them this weekend against the Packers. Packers are a wounded animal. Their back's against the wall. If they lose this game, their season is over, baby. Okay? Aaron Rodgers is playing terrible, but the game's in Lambeau. I feel like a desperate Packers team could win this game. If Dallas goes in there and smashes them, 13-1, I'm making that bet. I am.
All right, and I like you set it up because we're talking Super Bowl favorites. That very well goes into MVP now. Now, you've mentioned Josh Allen and his elbow. I also want to mention Travis Thomas riding the Raiders train. Also said Derek Carr at 25-1 for MVP. How's that feeling?
Not good, man. Not good at all.
I had Justin Herbert at 9-1. That's not trending well either. Injuries, he's not played well. The offensive coordinator there is not helping him out either.
No.
But hey, a guy, you mentioned the Eagles, why you like that pick. Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
Drive that train.
Yeah, I mean, he's a favorite right now. You're not going to get any real value there. But I do think, in a way, I'm going to roll with the NFC quarterbacks. Jalen Hurts I'd throw in. But I like the value better for Kirk Cousins, who I don't even believe in. All I do is make fun of Kirk Cousins for losing the big game. But here's my theory. There could be the number 1 seed in the NFC.
Yeah.
If it's them or Philly, either Hurts or Cousins, to me, could be the MVP and steal it away from a Allen who's banged up or a Mahomes, where there could be some fatigue for the bettors out there, right? So I do think you're getting good value in the NFC, and those are really the only 2 guys that can get it done, Hurts or Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, I think we have to give props to Patrick Mahomes. It's because we're used to greatness at this point. He wasn't getting the preseason love. All the hype, all the attention was going to the Buffalo Bills again, but Patrick Mahomes is going out playing his best football.
Right.
And with Travis Kelce as the number 1 receiver, Kadarius Toney traded before the bye for the Chiefs.
Sure.
He's in that building. He's not going to be a receiver 1, but that's another high-level talent when he's on the field to make him even better. And the defense has been playing well.
Yeah, no, listen, there's no question. This isn't about Patrick Mahomes not being good enough to be the MVP, but I do think there could be some fatigue. We see this in the NBA. When LeBron was in his prime, he could have won the MVP every year. But what happened? He got some, and after a while, it was just like, yeah, LeBron's great. Who's the next guy, right?
Yeah.
I think we could see that with Patrick Mahomes, where all things being equal, maybe you look at a Jalen Hurts, maybe you look at a Kirk Cousins if they get the number 1 seed in the NFC, and it's fresh blood. You're getting someone else in there to get an MVP other than Mahomes, even if he's deserving.
And you mentioned the Cowboys as Super Bowl long shots, 13-1. Micah Parsons, MVP. He's way down the line. But here's my thing. If the Cowboys spoil the Eagles' perfect season, A, or lock up the #1 seed in the NFC, he's having a season we haven't seen since Lawrence Taylor.
Yeah.
When it comes to his impact on the game, he's the best player on this team. Tony Pollard will take him to the promised land. CeeDee Lamb has to be an elite receiver.
Yeah.
Dak Prescott has to level up and play even better. But Micah Parsons is doing something we haven't seen before. You sprinkle some on there.
Yeah.
If it hits, you know what? You're buying drinks that night. And if it doesn't, then go and fall back on a Patrick Mahomes or a Jalen Hurts.
Funny you mentioned drinks because there was a lot of ifs for Micah. And if if is a fifth, you know the rest. I'm stumbling all over the place. So for me, I mean, I get it, but it's too much of a perfect storm. If they get the #1 seed, it'll probably be because Dak is balling,
Okay,
right?
okay.
They're going to go quarterback. This is a quarterback league.
Yeah.
That's all there is to it. I love Parsons, but it's a quarterback league.
Hey, you talk about perfect storm. Let's think about this. The Seattle Seahawks go out and get Charles Cross in the first round, so
Yeah.
they rebuild that offensive line. Then Rashad Penny gets hurt, Chris Carson gets hurt, and then Kenneth Walker out of Michigan State steps in, is averaging over 5 yards per rush, has a touchdown for about 5 straight weeks, I think.
Preach.
And he's looking like the runaway for Offensive Rookie of the Year.
Yeah.
Did you see this coming?
I did, interestingly enough. I looked this up for you because I knew you'd be asking me this. I got Kenneth Walker III at 25-1 to win Offensive Rookie of the Year. You know when I got it, GB?
When?
The night after the draft. When he was drafted by the Seahawks, I said, oh, I remember him at Michigan State.
Yep.
That kid from Sparty can ball.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to Pete Carroll, who likes to run the ball and play defense. Russell Wilson's gone. Geno Smith is his quarterback. Oh, they're going to feed him. Now
they are.
25-1. Now he's the favorite.
And minus money, the only rookie at that biggest threat may be a Chris Olave, best receiver for the Saints. But where the Seahawks are, they're looking like a playoff team, how good Geno Smith has played. Shane Waldron bringing the offense over from Los Angeles, from the Sean McVay playbook. Everything's off running the ball. Everything's off play action. You, my friend, will be buying us drinks after the season.
No problem, man. I mean, listen, anytime you guys want some winners, you know who to see. Me, that's who. Nice flannel, my man.
Appreciate you, my man.
Always, brother.